Today's topic is bipolar disorder. I'm Angela Howard, and my passion is to break the stigma of mental health issues among fellow Christians. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and follow so that you don't miss out on any of the new content. When a family member faces a mental illness, life can feel like one crisis after another. Here's a common question I've received from viewers like you. My husband is taking an antidepressant, but he seems like he's getting worse, not better. Could it be bipolar disorder? And how do I make sure he gets an accurate diagnosis? Yes, it could be, but you need a diagnosis from a psychiatrist or a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Be careful not to label your loved one. Here are some tips for getting an accurate diagnosis. Number 1, provide the doctor with a detailed history. This means a relevant family history as well as a history of the patient. You don't need to write a 10-page paper. Just think of it as presenting a timeline with significant information that you can add lists of symptoms and things that you've observed along the way. In addition, I would really recommend a short paragraph from a friend or another family member that has observed the situation and can speak into the symptoms and incidents that are a concern. If the current medication is causing an uptick in erratic and new concerning behavior, then really be direct about that. Number 2, go to doctor appointments with your loved one. This isn't infringing upon counseling sessions. A psychiatrist or a PNP is there to diagnose and prescribe medication. So it can be very helpful if you have that second person taking notes, adding details that the patient might not remember, and offering their perspective. You don't need to be present for the entire appointment every time, but in the beginning, it can really be a game changer. Number 3, don't be afraid to get a second opinion or even fire your doctor. These are often life and death situations. So just remember that if you aren't getting the care that you need, it's time to move on. Your doctor is not your friend. They are providing care, and if it's not helping and potentially hurting, then you need to get another opinion. My husband Michael and I were in this very situation and had to fire his psychiatrist. We later found out that he was administering a psychiatric test that he was not trained to evaluate. So go with your gut, but don't give up on getting further treatment. Getting appropriate mental health care can be difficult. So our loved ones really need an advocate. Remember what it says in Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So what real-life questions about mental illness do you have? Comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe to more videos. I'll be sharing some great tips and encouragement for whatever you're facing, whether you're struggling with a mental illness or have a loved one